All day and night, not one person killed me in Saucer Pop on PlayStation Home Network. Jake Ball, 7636. It was more like my PlayStation Network is crashing. If I hadn't turned it off, I'd show you the message I keep getting. And every time I get a high score, 8,000 or so, then poof, blue screen, it says PlayStation Networking error. Well, today, earlier 11 a.m., this is 2:20 a.m. the next day, Saturday, but yesterday, I get up at 7 and 8 and 10 o'clock p.m., and I won, and I got the high score twice on the leaderboard in a row. I never even played before. I'm a chess master, everybody knows that. Baldy here, I mean, I shave my head, you know. Dressed like Hunter Thompson even on there. And the Central Plaza on PlayStation Home Network, I haven't been taken out one time, even though they even upgraded it. And there's all these spheres flying around and bombs everywhere. And I sit there for hours doing it, and then I get booted because nobody can beat me and they get taken out so quick. Well, I'm sitting there trying to protect my high score of 10,000 something is off. 15,010 is my highest score. And that's why I know that 3 other people have to help somebody, and they have to take out the bombs and everything else to get those 60,000 plus scores. I mean, there's no way anybody can do that with 3 enemies against them all the time, which is what I have. Everybody else there apparently has 3 friends. And even then, it's still hard, but they don't deserve much of that. And today, the networking and all the other things, and plus all the other things, you know, I only got 10,000 something today. In the last 24 hours, it was 10 something a.m. That'll be gone by then. But I can't get online because I keep winning. I get kicked out of the poker games. I join, and halfway through, it freezes the screen. I reset my internet modem, the broadband Insight modem, and do it just exactly like they say. And then I reset my PlayStation 3, and I get screwed over every time. So good luck, and who cares who has the highest score, because nobody took me down yet. If you have chess, you have visual memory of everything else, and you can see the invisible dome overhead and where it's going to bounce as you go. And you always want to have a weapon like a missile or something, or reverse controls. The shrink isn't going to do much in the beginning. That way, if somebody comes in, then you can immediately fire as soon as they take off the platform. You know. The other thing is, if you have my favorite thing is defensive play, like in chess. But I'm trying to become more offensive, which I've learned with this game, Saucer Pop. Because you can take whenever you're alone or with one other player, only so many spheres and you can handle it. Why not, especially since they're weaker, why not take out the bombs? And the only way to do that is get that shield, the blue shield. It looks like the Apple computer, whatever the antivirus thing I have is, and it's blue glowing. And then you can hit bombs on purpose and take them out so they don't hit you. If they hit your opponent, who cares? If you're that good, you can go ahead and attack them with missiles. And that's not good enough either, because the person like me good enough, even if that happens, you can outfly it by dipping and dodging over and over long enough, and then eventually see a shield grab it, engage it, and then you can't be hit. Then you stop moving. Boom! You take out a couple of those flying bombs, and then you can't be hit by them. Your opponent can't, but you can hit him. The other thing is, once you shoot a missile, why not grab a reverse control and a shrinker? A shrinker slows them down. A reverse control takes them out more of this natural universe that they live in for a year, or however long they've been playing on and off. And you want to defeat these people as fast as possible. Don't gather all the golden and the blue stars at all. Don't just get enough fuel to live, but avidly attack your opponent. Take them out, then as soon as they're gone or they leave the game, then you can go ahead and collect your winnings. And finally, the way I want to explain it is, you want to take it from the point of view, first of all, that you're playing alone for an hour or 2 hours, 10 hours straight, 12 hours, who cares? Just think about that. Now, boom, you hit a bomb. Why not? Why'd you hit that? Because your eye is not on your enemy or your opponent or the bomb. Just play alone for 12 hours and see how well you do, and you're gonna hit a bomb eventually if you don't make number one the bomb and keep it in your vision. And then you have to have visual memory as you turn When you hit the edge and bounce, turn to the left. Go to the top of the edge, up here, and look down get the greatest angle and everything, the greatest area, look over it. And then it takes natural precision and actually takes hours and hours and hours of practice, because you want to fly down and come back up with it. Whenever you see two other people join in, 3 come in, blue, green, red, and you're yellow. All these bombs come up, stars. Oh, there's a whole bunch of gold stars. Well, what happens whenever you're dead? So grab, if you're at a field, first of all, grab it, because that's your oxygen in the game. Without that, you crash into the water, which is the stupidest thing to do. Don't take your eye off of your enemies and the bombs, and always keep your eye on the right hand on the messages with the opposite 3 colors, if there's 3. And always dodge and dip. Don't move till you see it. Chess is going to come in handy here, and that's why people in Yahoo Games, they're like me, and that's all they do is play chess until they're master level and upwards. After a couple of days, they're going to kick people like me out like they did today. Networking error. Over and over, Jacob Ball has been signed out. Jake Ball, 7636, been signed out. I'm not 36 Mafia, no. And now I can't get on there or anything because I haven't lost one time. And the only thing I've done is win, and I get booted over and over and over again. It's a real fun place. It's a family place, and it's full of people that don't cheat and are nice to each other like I'm nice to them. I see somebody come in after me, I'll wait a second with a bomb ready to just detonate and a homing missile on them. If they don't attack me, I don't attack you. You attack me, I attack you, and I take you out fast. And I go ahead and get invincibility. I take the bombs out, and I do what's best for me, and I'm going to take everybody out. And that's attacking. And that game is awesome, except for I'm the one booted. A 7-minute movie. But I want to say, finally, the best thing is to make an adventure game. And it gets harder and harder and harder, and it's fair. It's a one-player game only. And you can fly off in this neat tunnel, and then you can get a high score that way. And then everybody can play a fair, same game. Everybody plays exactly the same game and goes through this neat world, since everybody likes this game so much like I do. Plus, it would be neat to have a tournament game of Saucer Pop with 21 different opponents in a saucer the size 20,000. All these different bubbles everywhere. I mean, 20,000 of them at once, and it's a size about 15 times, 20 times bigger. And it's the top of the top. And if you win that, you earn money. And what about all these costumes you have to buy with a credit card, a real credit card? You can't earn money winning on Wipeout or on Bubble Pop or on Mod Racer, where you find these neat puzzles and you have to find 5 in the time limit. Excuse me. But, I mean, think about it. And I'm the one kicked out tonight.